Hi Libras, if you want to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. We're going to utilize the scrolls and looking forward to April to do your rorschach and your ink blot that will do both perspectives. So Libras, if you want to have a seat, we'll gather what's going on here. Release, relax. Oh my goodness. Libras. Oh, there we go. Feel that come in. Libras, thank you so much for being my muse. Thank you for allowing me to be a guest in your aura, and as well for holding space for me to share my insights. We're here for the Libra Collective. We'll add on tarot and oracle along the way, as well as the spirit box in a hot second here. We'll grab one more. Thank you. Okay, Libras. Get the vision board on the go. How are you feeling? I just heard, oh, don't you know? Oh, don't you know? I saw that. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, Libras. A little bit in the void. I'm seeing an ornate mirror. Might have been like a grandmother's or something like that. I'm also seeing a table, but I'm looking at it from the camera angle up here. So you might do something online, or maybe it's the desktop. There could be like writing going on, taking lots of notes. I don't know if somebody scribes, or I feel like I'm taking a lot of notes. What is this all about? And it's almost like once I see the words, or maybe you're even another tarot reader or a creative or something like that, maybe this is the time when you do your bookkeeping. But I like the space to be clean and always ready for me to jot things down. Maybe it's where you journal. Somebody really might be a writer, and like sci-fi quite specifically. Or I don't know that I've ever heard like spiritual sci-fi. Layers upon layers. I hear like keep going whatever you're doing, whether you're journaling, writing, scribing, taking notes because you work from home and it's just easier to take tangible notes. But there's something about that. Somebody might even might be automatic writing. Okay. Oh, Libra, your scroll came up. Look at that. What about love? That's what I just heard. Libras, is there some Libras that have love on the mind? Love on the mind. I'm seeing something being presented, like it's on a stand. I don't have one with me, but I do have... I'm holding something up. Libras, I don't know what it is that you're holding up. Hopefully you know what you're holding up. If there's something you're working towards and you're like, put it in place, or trying to ward something off. Because I'm kind of feeling like, so interesting when I just heard like, what about love? There might be something, a little bit of a block. And when I say that, I feel like I'm seeing very specifically like a couch or a dresser being pushed in front of a door. So for some, this is very conscious. It's like, no. And that's being presented. Like you as your person, your heart, your knowing, and you're like, nope, I'm going to block it very consciously. And then there's other Libras, I feel like you might be open to receive love. Because I'm seeing them as crow beaks with feet. So just like a crow head with feet. There's no body no body to that. So there might be, maybe somebody's actually in a relationship and there's lots of opinions about that. Should I stay or should I go now? Extremes is what came up. And I have to admit, that's exactly where I feel like I'm at. The hot moon. Hot mess moon, maybe, or just hot moon. For those that are looking for love, you're looking for passion. It doesn't even have to be in a romantic space. This could be, I want to love what I do. I want to come back to the writing, or maybe the readings, whatever it is that you do, the journaling. There could be exposure in there if you go back and read your journal entries there, and like highlight key words that stand out to you. Could help bring clues together of what is your passion if you're not sure what your passion is in this day, in this moment right now, because it's changed and transformed and you have grown. It's almost like your space of balance is much bigger now. But there's an extreme going on, even if it's of, when I see those crows with feet, like just the beaks with, maybe your thoughts, like just undecided, and they're both, you're Libra. They equally, it's almost as if the back and forth is like having Forrest Gump playing ping pong or table tennis, whatever it's called, with Forrest Gump. It's just going to keep going back and forth. Well, let's see what's hidden or unseen. Balance and abundance. You are the abundant balancer. I'll see if I can remember that. The abundant balancer. But I will absolutely acknowledge there's something with the cloud over her eyes. There might be something unseen. And this is just in that back and forth. And I grab the ping pong and I hold it. And now I'm seeing a claw from one of those machines, you know, if it's like filled with toys, and I see this claw going down, and I'm actually picking up a diamond. It is a diamond crystal. Somebody might be working with crystals, hearing, talking through crystals, meditation, whatever the case may be, and picking it up and bringing it to the surface. So whatever maybe this block could be consciously placed, subconsciously put there, not for me to say. And then here comes that claw grabbing this crystal, and it's going to bring it up to the surface. And it's almost like that's your third party, your third eye is your third party between this left and right. Balance, you know, male, female, balance. Your Libra, balance. If somebody's feeling imbalanced or unbalanced, I'm coming back into, ironically, balance. Looking at, there could be cycles of it. Almost like if I was going back to the drawing board, looking at my journals, looking at my words, looking at other things from my past or my history and this current human history that I can remember. Oh, I used to love doing that. Oh, I used to just adore, you know, playing with sticks and mud. Well, maybe working with clay might be a really good hobby, or just something, some sort of therapy to get your mojo going, to get your hot moon hot, you know, get the passion rolling and flowing. Sometimes it's not so much about identifying what will be the cure, but just simply that will be a vehicle and a vessel to explore other things. And it could be something familiar. Even if you were or do write a lot, there's always this harmony with you guys that, you know, I journal a lot. Well, have you also tried automatic writing or scribbling, doodling? If you do things online with the camera down, have you ever tried camera up? Just one time. What's the worst case? You can delete it. You know what I mean? You can always rip the paper out, call it a day. For those that are looking for lovers, I feel somebody just like smitten. Like, oh my God. I'm blushing. Could be a Scorpio. Could also be a water sign, but of course that doesn't matter. But it could matter. There could also even be a 9-month to 9-year age gap. I feel like that's pretty dramatic, but it's almost as if when I'm writing, drawing, doing, or taking notes as I'm observing inspirations, like say you're watching this and you're like, out of all this yammerings, one word stood out. And I see somebody going, yep, that's the word I'm going to remember. That word might come into play somewhere else. Boundaries came up in the reverse. Typically that doesn't matter. Well, they're all, never mind. Boundaries came up. Again, I just feel like it's that little bit of a block. You might have it for a very good reason because boundaries are absolutely healthy. You know that, Libras. Oh my goodness, let's add on the spirit box while we're here. We are here for Libra. I apologize if I rambled on without even putting on the spirit box. Boundaries are beautiful and bliss, but they could also be causing a little bit of a block towards if you're looking for that passion. Romantic, personal, platonic. Just personal is what I'm feeling like because there's a hunger. Yeah, I have a hunger.
Gemini.
Okay. I feel like I've had lots going on here because I kind of got lost in here. I feel like this is the pairing of a partnership looking for love and or reigniting passion within the current relationship or current partnership. So very heart and higher self. But there's something... I see somebody meditating in like a grid or a labyrinth. And it comes into this bloom. And I feel like this, not the stress so much as how I'm feeling it, but there could be bouts of it, of how do we reignite this passion to bloom. And there's like a coming together of something like listening from a higher perspective, seeing things, and even like just asking questions, like starting from scratch, like go on a date or say to your partner, how do you feel about this, right? How do you feel about Teletubbies?
Blood.
Let's talk. I don't know. Kind of getting back to basics and pretending like you don't know each other. Okay, I feel like I might have kind of gone offside there, but it just, there could be a lot of comfort, but there's hunger. So resilience came through as well with faith. Somebody also could be becoming pregnant. Libras, whether that's with ideas because of the different things that you're doing. Basking in the moonlight. Interesting. I'm seeing this partnership, personal or professional. I want love or I have love and I'm looking for passion, but I'm going to leave it with passion.
What date is
I'm
it?
seeing just how it was like the heart and the higher self, kind of like this, or maybe the way you guys both walk, is in waxing and waning moons. Someone might be more akin to waxing, waning, vice versa, whatever it is. That's how I want to place that. Where do you meet? You meet at the moons. Like maybe, I don't know, going for dates on hunger. Again, full moons, new moons, like making a point, having them like be a little secret thing. Or maybe you, what is that show I'm seeing? Is it Modern Family, where the dad and the mom go like in their incognito, or their other archetypes or personalities, their costumes, and they go on this date? That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Getting ready to close out for Libras. Thank you for being here, if anyone else is here. Abundance and balance keeps. But I have this, as I'm in your aura, Libras, I have this drive for passion. And it's funny because being so much about balance, the waxing and the waning, this, that, I feel like it comes into balance.
Am I dead?
Yes. It comes into balance, and that's, as I draw it in, the passion lights up, and the full moon of the hunger comes in and just illuminates. But it's like I think it's something you're already doing or reflecting upon from your history. Ancestral wisdom is coming through.
Angel.
Lay of the land. Even like, look at that. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. So absolutely, Libras, you might want to call upon some of your ancestors, living and deceased, of this lifetime only.
Libra.
Yes, Libra. But see how, like, even land of the sea, there's that full moon again. And your hunger, you get to the top. Whether it's personal or professional passion, you get to the top. Willow of the Wisp and beloved radical acceptance. This is that passion. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Willow of the Wisp is bringing me into, one, your willingness to explore waxing and waning, even aspects of the self. However, what I'm seeing it as is, how I said before, just as examples, they're not finite. I'm reading through old journals or diaries or words or notes, and I'm highlighting things. I'm reflecting upon, when I was 9, I really enjoyed, playing with Tonka trucks, or I really enjoyed wrestling. I don't know, whatever the case may be. Those things jog the passion. The memory is infused, and it brings it to the surface. To say, I remember what passion felt like. And sometimes it was fleeting. Maybe you only liked this, that, or the other for a few weeks or a few months, but the passion, the memory of enjoying comes up. It gets you out of your cage. Empty well, time to replenish. This one came down. Horseman, herald of change. Resourcefulness Bible is on the bottom. There's that heart space again. If anyone's prickly, you might be doing it on purpose. You slid the couch over on purpose. Otherwise, look at your resources around you. Your own history is an archive worth exploring. I don't know how else to say it. Okay, so empty well, horseman, herald of change. If you've been feeling empty, low, blue, or alone to lonely, alone and lonely not being the same thing. Again, sliding the couch. I want to be alone. I'm not lonely. To some feeling lonely and possibly around people. They're not actually alone. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Libras, like, you're just the champion. Balance is on one foot. You are, like, balance has come out so much. But what I want to say and remind you of, even though balance for some can also feel like contentment. I feel balanced. I feel good. I can feel like heaven on earth. And for some, if I may, that is stagnation. Now, whether that stagnation is true or a cycle of being driven by the next shiny thing, it could be driven by instant gratification, or onto the next project. There's something in like this middle lay of the land of just like enjoying the passion for what it is, exploring it perhaps more fully. Even things that used to be burdenful to you, looking back, they could have transformed by now because you have. Oh, there's so much. I feel so much passion, and I hope that is felt. Scorpio's coming through back again. Be like, oh, I don't want to look like being on a roller coaster. I don't want to look. You do want to look. Look at your ancestry. Look at your history. Look at your wonderful workings of who you are. Your past may hold pieces to your passion. And right now, I feel passion from you. So I'm on board. I'm on board with wherever it is that you're going. And I'm excited for you, Libras. I'm excited. Herald of change. You're going to reach up. If you're feeling empty, alone, or lonely, you're writing your history. and I love it. I'm really looking forward to seeing
7.
where you go with this. Making the hungry so you don't get hangry. All right. Until next time, thank you so much for your awesome awareness and appreciation for all the likes and the shares and the subscribes, and as well for those donations.
Run.
Fill my heart. Fill my heart. Okay. Until next time. Bye.